In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. So TCU's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And a great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So North Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back.
Off he goes! And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Buying some time as he moves left. Unleashes one. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Tar Heels! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this. Oh, trickery! He'll try to run it in. An abject disaster on this fake. They came closer to giving up a 2 than getting the 2. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Cook. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm.
Gonna take a shot. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Coming after it. Fires to the big fella.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Off play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to fire to the left. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. He's at the 10. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hampton. And that one did not work. 3rd and goal from way back there.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He wants to throw it again. Might be looking to run. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range.
They fake it. The fake, and he wants to throw. The throw. Got it. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Back to throw, it's Hoover. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
They'll run the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Powers through the defender. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal. It's a fake. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He'll throw it. It's incomplete, and that's probably the best outcome for such a weird, bizarre, strange call. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Criswell. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got him downfield. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking down the left side. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
27, TCU 3.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. And the returner is stopped. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They'll give it to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Dropping back, it's Criswell. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs, or they fake it, goes to the tight end. And they're able to get him down. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Because that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Quarterback empties his backfield. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He wants to pass it on second down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Using his legs, it's Cook. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Number 31, odds and punts it away.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also
Can't hang on, he muffs it. He's going to bring it out from deep. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move at the 30. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Trying to get behind the defense. And he makes the catch inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
To the air. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Carolina, 39, TCU, 3.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner goes down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on fourth down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To the air on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball, and you could tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness.
Looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Scanning the field, it's Criswell. Quarterback extends the play. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Back to the air one more time. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! And the pummeling has started.
Man, and he's hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Let him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, in a second and forever situation, they hand it off, and they're able to get a big portion of yardage back now to at least give themselves an opportunity to convert this third down.
Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David. Going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the beatdown has ensued. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Hard-hitting tackle.
Well, every coordinator has a...
First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. To throw, it's Hoover. finds his man down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the ball.
Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. Back to throw, it's Hoover. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're bringing heat. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They want to throw. They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Going to try to get it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. when you know you have a team outclassed. The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.